We just ask you don't take any of the gravel running alongside the house and help yourself. Ease on, help yourself to whatever is in the back garden. Well, hello. Well, hello. Yeah, yeah, chick, yeah, chick. Get your shit together. Shit together. Nope. Oh. Yes. Tis. No. You speak it. You speak, and I'll speak instantly after. Hello. I was just streaming on Facebook. Shit. It's not what I want. Okay. Just let me know whenever you're ready. Arsenal. Who the fuck is? Yeah, there's quite a few people locked in already, mate. Let's go. We got some people up in the fucking place. Well, from what I can see, let's fucking do this. Yeah. All good, bro. All good, mate. All good. A good week actually for me gaming, not for Chelsea, which I'm getting ripped for on the chat at the moment, saying Chelsea are shite. Yeah, down. All good. I've actually had a good week. I've dug me and Soph have dug most of the gravel out the back garden. Liner is out the back garden, so now we can see earth, which means by in a few months' time we should be able to put grass down, and we'll have a lawn, and it'll be also. I've been playing a new game. It's been a good week. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice. Yeah. That is legit. That is legit. It's not as good. My memory is so fucking bad. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot. I've had a lot of time on it. Yeah, I've had about 16 to 20 hours, I'd say, already. Mm-hmm. It's open world in the sense that there are maps and you can explore the world. I would say it's semi open world. It's more of a path driven map. Do you know what I mean? Where like where like the map isn't doesn't reveal itself, but as you go along the path, it opens up. So but then you can see where you've been completely. So it's open world to a point. You can't really go off the path. So even more linear in that because you can actually go off the track in Avowed and Outer Worlds. This one, it is very much the path and a bit around it. Um, yeah, so yeah, yeah, very limited. Yes, exactly like that. Yes, exactly the same as the first game. Um, in terms of the exploration limitations, it's the same. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. I do enjoy it. There's a bit of a. It's quite hard to answer that just as it is. So I have to correct you at the start. The reason why I got into Greedfall is because it was on a shelf in CEX, and I thought, oh no, it wasn't on Game Pass. It is now though because Greedfall 2 come out, so you can get the first one on Game Pass. Um, so I bought it on CX. I thought I'll give that a go. It's an open world. Really enjoyed it, and then it's led me to playing it. And to be honest, if any time a Greedfall comes out, I'll play it because it's just one of those rogue RPGs that I'm just gonna play now from any time it comes out if it's got a name. Um, it's so. Have I enjoyed it? Yes. But what we have to realise, it's made by Spiders and Nacon, who are renowned for doing budget RPGs. So yeah, yeah, they know, and I think they know exactly where they stand, so they stick within their limits. They don't go too far out, and I think it's only like 100 people are employed by Spider and Nacon or something like that, and they have a very limited budget. It's I don't remember Greedfall looking that bad. I'll be honest with you, because it is not great visually. Um, it can be quite clunky. And if anyone watched my stream on Saturday, they will realise that I was having issues with the game, with it glitching, the audio disappearing, people not being in the cutscenes, and also it wouldn't let me save or load. So I thought, fuck, is this my Xbox? It wasn't, it was the game, and it didn't save an hour and a half of gameplay. So annoying. But the thing is, the first Greedfall was like it. So I take Greedfall with a pinch of salt. So one thing I would say to anyone is that don't expect smoothness throughout the whole game. You're not going to get it. It's just not the game. It hasn't got the power for it. However, go on, go on. So I bought the deluxe edition because the deluxe edition was the same price as the standard edition on Game Pass. So I bought the deluxe edition on Amazon, and it was the same price, and it was 48 quid. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Well, this is why I would say, yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I agree with that. But what I was going to say, however, where I let it off is because they concentrate on the politics of the law and the world that you're in. It is not like, oh, look at this map, look at all this combat, look at all this. It's very political. There are tensions between the Bridge Alliance, and the noughts, and it's like there's years and centuries of war. Um, and the reason why I like this is because in the first game, you are the colonizers of Tier 3D. You are the people that colonize the island. Okay. In this one, you are the natives of Tier 3D. So it's a whole new perspective, but of the same era, right? Um, which is really interesting. I also do agree that you shouldn't get away with that. However, since that has happened, nothing has gone wrong. I just think it just fucking bugged out for a bit. And I must say, it only happened after I had been playing the game for 7 hours. Okay. So it might be a mixture of the Xbox and stuff like that. So that's why I'm going to let it slide. Um, but mate, I enjoy it. There are things that make me laugh though, because some of the actual interactions of their face look fucking bait. They're just really terrible. Like there's one bit where he tries to act surprised and he goes like his eyes go really wide and his mouth opens. Also, yeah, Uh, yeah, I think so. I think that the jankiness and the roughness of it adds to it because they're really trying to push on the politics of, because they've made a great world. They've made a great world. They've made good conflicts. They've made good law. They've made good alliances, characters, and essentially what it is that the indigenous people of Tier 3D are getting infected by a plague called Malachor, and it is also infecting the colonizers. But Tier 3D is almost a disputed land where the natives are not getting a say. So all the other fractions that have found this island pretty much at the same time are claiming it as their own, and stuck in the middle of it are the Tier 3Ds. And you have become a sage, and you are trying to find out. Basically, you're trying to protect your people. What's happening to the Malachor, and basically make people lose the opinion that you are savages, because there is a lot of racism towards you in this game. That you are savages. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're exploring different areas. You are building relationships with your party and other people, because you do get perks because you do have a party, and you have to upgrade them as well as your own, as you would as same with expedition. You are doing side quests, but those side quests can also lead to a main quest, and because you've done that side quest, can actually help or hinder what you do in the main quest, depending on how you've reacted, or what your relationship is, or what your mechanicism or craftsmanship is, stuff like this. Um, Essentially, you explore, you talk, you move on to the next base. The combat, yeah, go on. I would say that the role playing and the dialogue side of it, is probably their main is their main pool. Um, but what they've done this time around, they've made their combat like Diablo. So you know Diablo, you've got a bar and you press A and he will just continuously do that button. Do you know what I mean? And then you'll do another tree and then he'll do like his shout if you press B, but then it takes time to regenerate. So that is the combat. So I would say with that alone, that's why they've leaned on more of the dialogue, the lore side of things, because that's quite an easy combat. Do you know what I mean? You don't act exactly. Exactly. So Diablo probably the richest example of it I can explain, and Greedfall is probably the most basic I can explain. Um, but it's that you can still upgrade your gun, not guns. Yeah, no, actually, you do get guns, your weapons. You can charm them, stuff like this. It's very like it's like the basic level of everything in terms of combat, upgrading, charming, relationships, stuff like this, and then it's a very average game, all right, but it's an average game that I've come across and will just always play every time there's a new one out because it's a game it's a game that pulls you in enough with the story because it's a great sort of plot about our native island is basically has no say and they're seen as savages and their land's being fought over whilst the colonizers have brought a plague over with them. Um, so that's what grips you in because there are some interesting characters in it. But it is janky, but I think that kind of adds to the romance with it. Mm. Yeah. Well, I've read that your decisions do make a difference. Not like 8,000 endings, stuff like this, but they do make a slight difference in the situation. So, for example, there was a scene where you are attacked and you actually kill the people attacking you, and you have to go to court. Um, and based on your evidence and what you find throughout the map and who you speak with, actually affects the outcome of that court case. So, yes, it does make a difference. Yeah, absolutely. Because also, you have companion quests and you don't have to do them. Do you know what I mean? It's entirely up to you. You could beeline the main story, but and also you can kind of make some of your relationships worse with other people or better. You can do other things. You know, there are treasure maps to follow, riddles to follow that leads to other things. So there are other things for you to do. It's just what you're willing to do, basically. Mm, mm, yeah. Yeah. Era. Well, this is a funny thing. I don't necessarily think it's improved. I just think it's the same, just a bit more modern and maybe a slightly bigger budget. Um, because the only thing that I see the real difference is that the combat style is completely different, um, and it will get your party members more involved. Because the last this one, you can actually issue commands to your team, so it can be a more set sort of strategy. Other than that, though, well, there's definitely an improvement on the amount of time you spend with your companions and what they do in the game. Certainly, so they've involved it more, so it doesn't feel so centered as one character. Because I think that's what they've gone for, more of a team feel rather than a one person thing. But genuinely, I don't think there's much improvement. But I will say also, they definitely leans heavily and very well on the politics of it, and I think that's why I like it, because it is essentially a political story of trying to get your say from a savage that doesn't have a say, because you get kicked out of your own home, and like you find a miner and they're like, so I made a decision, I found a miner and they're poisoning the water, and you either have a decision to make the miners revolt or stop the mine like completely, and that can affect how other alliances see you. So yeah, they definitely affect, the improvement would be their storytelling. Yeah, exactly. So I don't, and also I can't. The weird thing, Greedfall first one came out in 2019. I can't really remember it that much, but I remember I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I've still got the disc, which is maybe go out and buy it. And I am kind of glad I've gone and bought it, because it's just a stopgap game that I would always play when it comes out. Mm. Well, I think at the moment it's probably a 6-6. It's, it just is what it is. It's the same as the first one, but I enjoyed it. It's but it will be hard to say if it's in my top 10, because one, the game we're going to talk about in a bit is coming out. We've also got Fable. We've also got, well, are we going to have Gears at E Day? We're not sure. We're going to have Plague Tales coming out. There's a lot of games still to come out, so it would be hard to say. Um, but also, Jed, saying that, I don't see 9 other games. Do you know what I mean? Is it going to be in the top 10 because of just the lack of games that are interesting me? So it might be in there because of default, due to default. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Thank you very much. Well, hang on. Here we go. Well, first of all, it's fucking Tomb Raider. She is probably one of the most iconic video game characters there is. But also, this is a complete and utter remake from the 1996 one. Now, we all know about the 1996 one. It was an extremely hard game as well. You could freeze the butler and whatnot, you know. I remember playing this at Sam O'Brien's house, which is fucking weird. Yeah, no, full name there. Um, but the reason why I want to talk about this is because this is coming out this year, and I don't think we actually realise how big this is because Lara Croft games were massive, and now this is coming out. So this is a 30-year gap between the original game and the remake, and it's going to be published by Amazon Game Studios, which makes me feel like, oh, okay, they've got their sort of toe dipped in the Tomb Raider world. And also the reason why I want to talk. Right. So they've done that. Well, they try to make a. Are you trying to make a series? Oh yeah, they are. No, they are. Yeah, you're right. I've seen that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Sophie Turner is in. It's going to be the new Tomb Raider, and I think this is big. So also with this, it's expected to come out later this year on all platforms. This will be a game I will be buying immediately. It's done in Unreal Engine 5, complete remake of a 30-year-old game. Dual pistols, the lot. Um, with the she has those short shorts on, and the bloody can't think what they're called, holsters on either side. Um, but the reason why I want to bring it up because I think Tomb Raider actually paved the way for a lot of games, and the main one I'm thinking of is Uncharted, because Uncharted is probably one of the best games I've played in terms of series. They actually just get better as well. One, two, three, four. Mind you, most people argue the second one is the best, but I think fourth is incredible. So without Tomb Raider, would we have an Uncharted? And I wanted to bring it up because have you ever played the original? Yeah, yeah, hmm, yeah, yeah. I rated them. They were good. Mm, yeah, up to date. Yeah, yeah. So this is it, and this is why, and I'm glad you brought that because that's exactly why people like myself who haven't played the first three God of Wars, I can't wait for the trilogy because I get to finally play it of this fucking decades technology. And it's the same again, like revisiting this, but with this, 2026 technology. And I think, Tomb Raider was sold millions. I think it was a platinum game. I think it won Game of the Year's awards and that when it first came out. So for the old heads or people, for the old heads and the new generation that haven't played this and want to go back but never went back because it was too dated, we now have our opportunity. And I did dub this year as a year of the remake. However, obviously, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, which was one of my most anticipated games of the year, has been cancelled. So this is not like a square peg filling a round hole. This is another round peg filling the round hole perfectly out of the absence of the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I just want to know when the release date is because all they've said is it will be this year, but we've not yet got a month. Um, mhm, mhm. Yeah, it does. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think this is one that you should play, to be honest, because you will be playing an old Tomb Raider game just remade, and I think that's perfect. So, um, but what I've noticed is that I was looking at all the game releases for this year, and I was trying to kind of getting myself excited because there's a lot going out. Um, and I noticed that all the game releases stop about mid October and none are after November. And we know why, don't we? Because GTA 6 is coming out, so no one wants to compete with it. So I think in order for this to get a look in, and it deserves a look in, it needs to come out latest October. I just want to add to this because this is another reason why I brought it up. Is Flying Wild Hog, who are a developer, who are developing Tomb Raider, The Legacy of Atlantis. They actually were involved in one game that I highly recommend called Trek to Yomi. They were involved in that. Um, so if they and that's kind of like side on, kind of got an old vibe to it. So Trek to Yomi was a fucking brilliant game and a game I always suggest to anyone I meet because it's only about 3 hours long and I think it's just quality, nice design. So I don't think they've done anything since Trek to Yomi, which was 3 years ago. So yeah, mm, yeah, very black and white 2D vibe. Yeah, mm, exactly. Exactly. So I think, and yeah, so I'm just reading. So yeah, that it was 2023. They haven't done anything since. So it's clear that they've obviously since then have been working on this. So I'm looking forward to it, and I think it will be good because I did enjoy the Tomb Raider games. It will be good to go back to the old Tomb Raider to where it all started. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my god, it's happening. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. Gone. Gone. Okay. Mm. I right. And I now you've said about Fallout, I want to go on to something after Fallout. But first of all, this is exciting as fuck because it's a game that you and I wanted. We want it. We're gonna play it immediately, and we'll play it all the way through. It's got to happen. Seen another date hinting at it coming out August 31st. Is I can't remember where I've seen it. So, but I remember seeing because I put it. I seen it could be the summer bank holiday could be released, but that's it. But I'll be honest with you, much hype now been created by it by fans that full Bethesda should just do it. Because, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sick. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Mm. Yes. I think Todd Howard has said something pretty suspicious, hasn't he, to some journalists recently. I think they're like lazy gaming or whatever they're called. and they were asking him about Fallout. I think they worded it like, "So how's Fallout 3 coming along?" Into which he kind of smiled and like walked away, and everyone's like, "Yeah, he's fucking doing something." So yeah, they are fun. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. No, they'll see the viewership drop instantly because people will run to their Xboxes and whatever. Mm. Yeah. Mm. If it comes out like dun, 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 then you know you're in. I just can't wait for how it looks. It's going to look amazing. Yeah, I think we are. If we had it this year, and Game of the Remakes could still be on because we've had Fallout, we've had Tomb Raider, and also this is nowhere near on the level as Fallout. But guess who are making a remake, Jed? So, the Broken Sword series. Yeah, they are actually making a remake of their first one. Now, I believe there were four, so people are like, oh, Broken Sword are remaking their series clearly. And for people that don't know, by the way, Broken Sword is a multi award winning series of games. So don't get it twisted because it's an old PC game. It was a very, very popular and well loved. Um, and they are bringing out what they call Broken Sword, The Smoking Mirror Reforged. And it is coming out this year, confirmed, not a date, but confirmed this year. Um, from their original 1997. It's out on Steam first. But yes, saying reforged, and they're saying it's bringing the game smack bang up to date in 26. The reforged version will remaster the game with crisp 4K visuals, cleaned up audio, and at the touch of a button, you will be able to switch between the original 1997 visuals and the cleaned up modern version. And for the first time, a story mode of the game will be available, which provides subtle hints for people who simply want to enjoy the story without getting too bogged down in the. Um, so yeah, I seen that the other day because you've got to keep your finger on the pulse when you're doing this pod. Got to keep an eye on the gaming industry, and I just had to bring this up because this is exciting. if it's out on Xbox, I will 100% buy it and play it. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, Broken Sword is being remastered in the year of the remake. Yeah. 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 So that gone. I was going to say, no, actually, I forgot. You crack on. Okay. All right. Let me get a pen and a notepad out. Let me just get my notepad out because I'm ticking off the games I'm playing this year. I've got a lot of games that I want to play. So nice. Oh, also, for anyone, before Jed gives me this quiz, we are playing Reanimal this week, next week. Can't remember. So we'll be doing a game show of that. So there will be a Bro Up series coming up as well because we have not done one in a while. And to go back on the showcase, the reason why that Black Ops 7 was so fucking such a dull ending is because there were the likes of Grounded 2 and stuff involved in it as well. Yeah. I think that was it, yeah. Yeah, it was shit. Mm. Yeah. Do you know what? I've just found it. This is what it was. It was Outer Worlds 2, High on Life 2, Resonance, Plague Tale, a handheld Xbox, Blood of Dawnwalker, Super Meat Boy, Ninja Gaiden 4, Order of the Giants, Black Ops 7, Keeper, Beast of Reincarnation, Clockwork Revolution, Final Fantasy Winter, Gears of War Reloaded, I think, Cronus at Fate End, the Tony Hawk's, Aphelion, Planet of Lana, which is out now, by the way, Planet of Lana, and Moo Dang Two Hearts. There you go. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you know what's crazy? I think, and I can't remember it. Um, so, do you just want me to reel them off so you can just tick them, or do I have to give you a list? Order. So the which oh shit, okay. Fuck, I thought it was. Well, I know Red Dead 2 was on it. I think GTA 5 was on it. All right. Number 10. And also, oh, go on. Okay. So Red Dead is 9. GTA 5 is 10. Now, I watched a clip the other day of one of the Hauser brothers, and he believes the best ever GTA they've made is GTA 4. I reckon, from the video I saw, I believe GTA 4 was also on there. Yeah. Fucking hell. GTA 4. That is actually just completely baffled me now, then, because it's going to make me feel. Because if Red Dead's 9 and GTA 4 is 3, I'm going to say God of War 2018. Really? Wow. I have a feeling it's going to be like all the games that I don't really know. Let's say, um, oh, let's say Half-Life 2. Fucking hell. Shadow of the Colossus, whatever it's called. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fucking hell. Okay. Not in the top. Let me put it down. It's 25. So I've got 10, 9, and 3. Oh, it's going to be a fucking Zelda. A Zelda's going to be in there. Uh, is it? Right. There's only two I know. Um, Breath of the Wild. Fucking hell. Have you ever played any? Have you ever played any of the Zeldas? Because I feel like I need to play them. Because how are they that highly rated and I've never played it? Why? What do you mean? Well, that's you said that's the highest rated. So the only other one I know is it the Ocarina of Time of Ocarina. Yeah, hell, that's one. Fucking hell, is it really that well rated? Um, Yeah, we weren't, and I think though, because of that, I think I have missed out on a lot of games by not being a Nintendo kid, like your Mario's, your Zeldas, and stuff like that. Um, but now the thing is, now you've given me Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time. There's that's going to make me think there are games in here that I just don't know. So just yeah, go on. Okay. Do you think I've played them? Okay. Okay. There's going to be some fucking. It's going to be like Donkey Kong or so. Yeah, fucking Donkey Kong. Okay. So if I'm getting close, it's going to be. Go on. I was gonna I was gonna say if you're saying that's close, it's going to be Mario. But the thing is, I actually know there are so many titles of Mario, I wouldn't even know where to start. Super Mario 64, whatever it's called. A, a direct. I don't think I'm going to know that. I know. I was about to say something, but I can't be on it because I would have known it and played it. Um, do you know what, mate? The thing is, my knowledge of Mario is awful because I just have never played him. It's so bad. Gone. I haven't even watched the first one. I need to, mate. Honestly, my knowledge of Mario is so poor. Like because I have never played him ever, ever, ever. So I don't know. Yeah. So you're saying there's a sequel? So Galaxy Two? Yeah. There you go. Another name drop. There you go. See, yeah, 4 and 5. So 4 and 5 Mario's. The thing is, I feel like I do want to switch because I want to play Mario's and your Zeldas, but I've never done it. I've never really had a handheld Yeah, 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 yeah. I am different kind of game. Maybe it's one of those games I feel like I want to play, but maybe I'll play it and I'll just be like, okay, this is the reason why I don't play it. I think then I've got what number 8, 7, and mm, fucking hell. Okay, That's actually quite surprising because the most recent game in this list is so far is Red Dead. Um, um, hmm, yeah, doesn't surprise me to be honest. They just got they got the money. Um, oh my god, I don't actually know because um, mhm. Oh, let me look at my list. What did I say? I mentioned it early on. It must be in the showcase. Oh, Tony Hawk. It'll be Tony Hawk, and it's which one though? um, well, my favourite was the Undergrounds, but yeah, is it one of the Undergrounds? Fuck. Go on. Perfect Dark. Really? Yeah, I'm gutted about that. I was looking forward to playing that. Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah. I'm just going to say I have no idea what you're saying about Dream Car. The reason why I say because originally I was thinking of your God of Wars, your Witchers, your Last of Us Part Twos. This has thrown me. If what's first again? Ocarina of Time. If that's first, what was third? GTA 4. Mate, I don't have a clue. Just yeah, I'm not going to get this. Yeah, what the fuck's that? I have no idea what that is. No, I literally have never heard of that game. Is that terrible? Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, what's what? Yeah, yeah. Mm. What the fuck? What? Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? Wow. Go on then, let's do it. Go on. Free made it that high. That's mad. Mind you, it was Yeah. What were you looking at on? What was it called? Metacritic. Metacritic. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The top 10 highest grossing video game franchises. Okay. So just to get this right, that is like a series of games. Okay. Grand Theft Auto. Number 4. Oh, okay. Mario. Um, Grand Theft Auto. What was Grand Theft Auto again? 4. Mario was 2. Mario was 2. Fucking hell. Um, Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. And also, if I remember rightly, they have never made a loss ever since they've been out. They have always profited, so they've always got bigger. So kudos, fucking huge. Right? Yeah, 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 yeah. So if you don't like it, you're actually the minority of it. Like how, like yeah, it is weird. It's Yeah, isn't that insane that we've created something that's never made a loss, and also we are the biggest. We've created the biggest, most lucrative thing in the world. That is insane. Um, what? Just out of curiosity, are you going to give me numbers afterwards of what they earn? Fair enough, because I'd love to know what Pokemon has been fucking doing. Um, okay, so Mario is GTX 4, Mario's 2, number 1 is Pokemon. I imagine there's quite a big gap between Mario and Pokemon as well. Um, let's go Call of Duty. Is on this. Okay, nice. It's just really okay. So we got the big three already. Kind of obvious though in it with Mario and that. So um, okay, sound. Let's go. Oh, let's go Halo. Yeah. Oh wow, Halo's not on there. Oh no, FIFA. Oh my god. I was just thinking at what game has so many new games, and then I just thought FIFA has a new fucking game every year. So yeah. Oh shit. Okay, so that is what I've got to take into account. Right. I wasn't even thinking that. Oh, fucking Minecraft. Wow. fucking hell. So Halo isn't on there. Yeah. No, that is true actually. So actually, that is a very good point. You've got FIFA Online, GTA Online, Call of Duty. Mario just must be numbers, surely. Like it being that popular. Oh God. I wonder if Mario's done so well. Zelda. It's 3 dots. Oh, damn. What has done loads to get Assassin's Creed. Fucking hell, it's on there. Yeah, okay. Legend of Zelda is on there. Okay. So, and you're definitely sure that Minecraft and Halo ain't on there then? Right, okay. Assassin's that is interesting. So actually there's only 3 left. Star Wars. Um I don't know if it's called a franchise because there's only one of them. No, it can't be. Um oh, this is tough. So I've got 6, 9 and 10. 6, 9 and 10. What? Does it actually? Um Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog. What? Crash Bandicoot. I genuinely actually would have thought Sonic would have been on there though. I'm surprised Sonic isn't on there. Oh, not fucking yeah, go on. Tetris. Fucking Tetris. Yeah. Yeah. FIFA. Okay, so Minecraft's on there, yeah? Right, Minecraft is on there. There's 2 more. Um Sonic definitely not on there. That is surprising. Resident Evil. Need for Speed. I know. I just had 2 in my head that I thought I'd throw out. Um, uh, so how many have I missed? One, two, three, four, five. Uh, I don't actually know. It used to be. It's monetized the shit, and it's online. Um, Wii Sports. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So not that. Monetize the shit. I'm trying to think. It's not online. What did? Okay. Play it on the computer. Um, if we played it on computer, there's only ever three games I really remember playing on the computer. Nitro Riders. Yeah, yeah. Motocross Mayhem. No, that was on something else. Warbirds or Thunderbirds. Fucking Sims. Yeah, I had to write that out to remind myself then. And number nine, I'm missing. Lego. Damn it. Nice. How many of them are there? Tekken. Yeah. Oh, it's fucking what's it called? Oh, they've done like a rebirth, reforge, remake of like, oh, it's bloody Final Fantasy. Fucking, of course, it is. Yeah, nice, nice. Yeah, actually, have they? When did they first come out? Final Fantasy, 90s. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell, yeah. Final Fantasy, a game I have never ever played again. I think I I actually think that we need to do a thing where we set each other a task. We say, right, I don't know, let's say we save 40 quid aside or whatever it may be, and you set me a game that I need to play, and I set you a game I need to play, and just see what we think of it, and we have to go through it. But okay, Final Fantasy, fair enough. Yeah. Do you need to have played the other 15 though? Yeah. Okay, fair. Nice. Hmm. Is it actually Fantasy 10 2? It's fucking hot. Mm. Okay, yeah, yeah. it's really hard to get back to open world games when you've had a break. It kind of feels a bit you're either lost or you start again and it just doesn't hit the same. It's one of those. I do actually, and I forgot about that. Let me get my phone up. Yeah. So before I go into it, I think the one I actually have is the one about the game we spoke about earlier. So let's have a look. I'm gonna just see. I've saved it on my emails. You'll have to bear with, and I will have it up for you because there it is. Excellent. Okay. So what did I do last time? It was Hellblade Senea's Sacrifice, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. We are going through these. So what I will need to do is after in a month's time, there will be a break of Literacy Corner whilst I write up a few more because I haven't written up a few since last 2 weeks. However, ending the stream on the best game ever made, Skyrim. In the so this is it's Snoopylefty's suggestion of Skyrim. So please enjoy. And this one mattered to me. I fucking put some effort into it. In the far-flung north, where the wind carves its own legends across ice-crusted mountains, Skyrim unfolds into a tapestry of winter's quiet majesty. Frost clings to pine trees like crystal lace, and the tundra stretches wide and pale beneath a sky the colour of tempered steel. Yet beneath this stark rural beauty lies a world thrumming with history. Skyrim's lore feels alive and etched into standing stones, murmured by tavern hymns, echoed through the dragonborn shouts. Every hold carries its own stories, shaped by centuries of conflict, heroism, and myth. It's the blend of harsh, breathtaking landscapes and a world steeped in ancient wonder that makes exploring Skyrim so deeply indulgent. Whether wandering through a storm-lashed forest or unravelling a legend buried beneath snow and time, the experience feels both intimate and epic. In Skyrim, every gust of wind carries a story, and every step into the frozen world promises a new chapter waiting to be discovered. Fuss, rule, da. Thank you to anyone who has watched. Thank you to anyone who watches at a later date. And finally, thanking you. Toodaloo. Score. Very nice, very nice. Another great pod, mate. Maybe what we should do is that was actually good because that ended up just molding itself into sort of looking into remakes then. So that was good. Maybe we should play Reanimal, and because that will give us. Can you actually play it this week? So I can play it Friday, and if I remember, if I can remember, click. It was only a few hours, wasn't it? 6 hours. We could do a little review of Reanimal, and also we will just keep ears and eyes up. 4.5 hours for the main story. We'll do that in a night. When do you want me to buy it? I'll buy it. I'll tell you what. I'll buy it day before. We will test it. I'll install that game share. Just jump on your Xbox and we'll see if it works. so we don't have to go through all that shit on Friday. So Friday we can literally just jump on, and then we'll talk about. I'll tell you exactly what it is now. So we'll do Reanimal. Have you seen Cyberpunk's now on Game Pass? Mm. Well, also, go on. It's 17 quid. Yeah. 34.99. So yeah. So we'll play that, and I'll install the thing that you need to install to share it. And also in May, Laura is traveling Italy for 6 weeks, and she's giving me her PS5 in the meantime. So when she gives me her PS5, I will be able to talk about something then, and I'll be able to talk about all the games that you played a year ago. Because actually, Jed, that's what I was going to ask you. I'm coming down end of April because I'm going out with Vicky on that weekend. Do you have Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2 on? Can I borrow them, please? Sound, mate. Lovely jubbly. Because whilst I've got that PS5, I want to complete Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, and Ghost of the Yote. What? What's the completion time? Okay, I'll borrow that as well. Nice. Okay, 4 games. Final Fantasy 16. Because she's away, I can play. Because she's got Ghost. What? What? Nah, yeah, fuck all this shit. No, I know exactly what I want to play. I played Spider-Man, loved it when I had the PS4 Pro. So I want to do. Is it best to go Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2? Okay, sound. That's how I'm going to play it. And Laura's got Ghost of Yote, so I can borrow that as well. Nice. Class. Have you completed Ghost of Yote? Right, I've downloaded the game. I'll tell you what, Jed. I'll just buy that now. I'll just buy it now. I've just installed the friend pass. I'll send you a request on. What's it called? Actually, do you think if you get Game Pass, you should do it digital rather than buying the disc? Oh yeah, you're giving me half the money, so yeah, let's just do it digital. Nah, we'll go off on the digital because I don't. If I buy the disc, is the Game Pass friend pass going to work? If you go onto your Xbox now and install Reanimal's friend pass, What are you streaming off right now? PlayStation. See, the only reason why I say it, Jeb, because I can buy the disc and it's literally £10 cheaper, and then we don't have to spend as much. Because if yeah. Okay, let's do that because it's just so much cheaper. Okay, cool. Because yeah, it's £7 cheaper. Nice. So I'll just send you a request. So it'll be £14, mate. But sound all right. We'll play that this Friday. Nice. I will send you a request. But I'll love you and leave you. Sound, mate. Bye. Oh, I'm still streaming. Didn't even bloody realize. Later, everyone. Bye now. Bye, bye. Toodaloo, toodaloo, bye. Toodaloo, toodle pip, toodle fucking pip. Oh, what the fuck's going on here? Toodle fetch.